maintenance man for Mr. Dog Poop Studios. If you're anything like me, you're probably fed up with all these influencers telling you that you need to spend thousands of dollars on lights to make a video. You don't. You never did. Here's a kit from Impact that I purchased on B&H Photo. Professional photo supply, professional kit for $70. And I'm going to show you how this $70 kit can replace thousands of dollars in LED lights. So this kit was purchased with these reflectors and this impact light. Now, this really isn't much different than this light, but it's heavier duty and it can handle up to 500 watts of light bulb. So it's pretty heavy, but essentially the same as this. It's got a switch on the cord and it fits on top of a light stand. So it uses a wooden handle to obviously alleviate the heat. This is very nice. And then you can buy these reflectors in different sizes. So all of you people trying to make cake pan lights, forget it, they're already here. And they're like 10 bucks. I can't even buy a cake pan for $10. There's other sizes as well. They're black here so they don't reflect. They only reflect on the inside so you can direct the light. Socket is ceramic so it can handle high heat, and it's got a wooden handle so it doesn't burn your hand. Take that, take this, boom, we've got a light. Whoops, almost spilled the beer. Here's your light. It's a little more expensive than the Home Depot clamp light, but essentially the same. The problem with these is you can't get different size reflectors, so it's going to be hard to direct your light. But that's really all you need. Since the beginning of time, in the 1940s, when light bulbs were invented, A-19 Edison socket, put it in. I now have a 150 watt incandescent light with a very high CRI. You're worried about CRI? Don't buy LED lights. These suck. Buy incandescent lights. So simply taking this out, changing it, I can change it to a wider reflector or a wider reflector, which is better than this. These are about $7. This whole thing, I believe, was $38. Not super expensive. Light bulbs are very cheap. We got 150 watt light bulbs on Amazon. You can still get up to 500 watt light bulbs on B&H Photo. 500 watts for $5 or less. Do you know how much a 500 watt LED light is? It ain't $5. So if you go out and you spend $500 on an LED light, you're limited to that light. Sure, it's dimmable, you can do whatever, but you're limited to that light. With this, I can change it to whatever I want. So I can go out and get a 150 watt bulb, I can get a 50 watt bulb, I can get an LED bulb. You can get fluorescent bulbs like these, which were made for photography and video, and put it in here, and you've got light. And here's something cool, a remote dimmer. So this can go into the socket, put in a dimmable LED bulb. All right, that's on. So now I got the dimmer. I can turn it on, and I can also dim it. How about that? Simple, another $10 item, $10. And now you've got a dimmable LED bulb. So this is made to go on a regular lighting stand, 5/8 baby pin. It's got some adjustments in here so we can aim it. It has a space for an umbrella, so if you want to put a diffuser in front of it, you can put a diffuser. So this is a fluorescent light at about 5,400 Kelvin. Here's a dimmable LED light that's only a 100 watt equivalent, so we're not talking about big lights here. Turn it on. There's other remotes. We've done videos on other remotes. This is just a cheap, easy way to give you some flexibility in your lighting. A $5 bulb, a $10 remote, $30 light setup. All incandescent lights are dimmable. Here's a 150. Again, you can get them up to 500 from B&H, 500 watt light. So we've got the dimmer on it still. We'll go up and increase that light. This thing just keeps flashing, so I don't really know where the top of it is and where the bottom of it is, but you can see that it's dimming. We'll take that out and try something insane like one of these, which is, I think, a 300 watt. I think they're 100 watts, and they replaced a 400 or 500 watt. Oof. Okay, so that's bright. And it also has fans in it, but you can use that light however you need. If you want to bounce that light off the ceiling, obviously you're gonna have softer light over here. These bulbs are about $50, so that's a pretty good investment, but look at how much light you get, 500 watts of light for 50 bucks. Incandescent light, other lights, these are smaller lights. These are the remotes, Amazon, around $10. We've got floodlights. You have an unlimited range of color temperatures, light styles, light wattages that you can dim, undim. You can aim them in different directions. You can use bigger reflectors. This light, this whole lighting kit for $70 will do everything that the other lights will do, except drain your wallet. You know, these look pretty much the same. Do you think a beer would plug in there and give off a beer light? So that's my pep talk for today. You don't have to spend thousands of dollars on light. You don't even have to spend $50 on this kit. But if you want a professional light, this is a professional light. And 500 watt incandescent bulb will absolutely replace a 500 watt LED fixture at 1,000 times the price. $5 for incandescent light bulb, $500 to $1,000 or $2,000 for a 500 watt LED light. It's your choice. So this is made, what the fuck, man? I think the microphone's stuck in my throat.